Yo, what's up? This is Mr. Controversy from the 3 Point Conversion Presents Making the Cut. I'm here on Sports Battle YouTube page, and this is my NFL diary. Week 4. Of course, again, people, it was a very interesting week 4. It showed a lot of character for teams, and then some teams, it was a hey, this is what are you gonna do? What are we gonna see? Are you for real or are you fake? So let's get to it. So we're going to start off with Mr. Controversy's counterfeit teams going into week 5. The New Orleans Saints. Counterfeit. Okay, people. So I know last week I got on New Orleans Saints, but I just knew that they were going to come back on Sunday night at their old stadium, I should say, Texas, well, not Texas Stadium, but the was it AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, whatever. The fact that every time they play Dallas, they kill them. Whether it's in New Orleans, especially when they go to Dallas, they always kill them. So I just knew Drew Brees and company was gonna come in and show, hey, people, we for real. You know, we got something to say. We not going down like this. Well, what happened? They lay an egg. I mean, man. I kind of felt bad for Drew Brees and company, man. I mean, you had people like my man Jimmy Graham dropping passes, fumbling. Like, what's going on? The running game wasn't there. The screen pass, the screen game, you know how they have the best screen game in the NFL. That wasn't working. I mean, they look horrible. They made Dallas look like they were NFC champs, which we know they're not, but they look like, for real, like they've been the NFC champs for the last 5-6 years or something. But man, again, Saints, they didn't show anything. It's like, you know, we hear all this chatter about 49er players not playing for Harbaugh, but man, I had to ask myself, man, are they playing for Sean Payton or what? So that's my counterfeit team. Now, the next counterfeit team, the Carolina Panthers. I called them out last week and was hoping that I really didn't expect them to win last week against, or this past week against the Baltimore Ravens. But come on, bruh. You don't let Steve Smith come in there. Well, not come in there, but you don't let Steve Smith because they were in Baltimore. But still, you don't let your former player come out and ball out like that. If I'm the coach, I'm double or triple teaming you. You can't do that on me, bruh. Nah. Especially after we talk noise and you said something back, but we talk noise. And then you come, no, that's not happening. They laid the egg. Like I said, with the Carolina Panthers, the defense, they're all right. And it showed that the offense stinks. Like I said, they don't have anybody. The running backs suck. I know D'Angelo's hurt, but, man, they don't have any running game. And the defense is their backbone, but when the defense is playing like that and letting teams score on them like that, there's no chance. So I'll say this. I don't think the Carolina Panthers will win over 7 games a season. And I think if the opposition scores at least 20 points, Carolina's going to lose every game. And so I got Carolina Panthers counterfeit team. And my last counterfeit team of week 4 heading into week 5. It's funny that this will be the first time ever, probably in my NFL diary, that this will happen. But another team from the South Division, the Atlanta Falcons, counterfeit. How in the world you go to Minnesota, you let a backup rookie, first game starting, throw for 300 yards? Come on, man. What? I don't care if you're on the road, you at home. I don't care if you're in London, whatever. You don't let no rookie who was a backup in his first game starting throw for 300 yards. And we're talking about an Adrian Peterson-less team. You're supposed to have the most explosive team or most explosive offense in the NFL. The defense might not be all that, but at the same time, you don't let this rookie outscore you like that. And I'm calling people out today. We calling Beerman. This is the guy Beerman, the DN for Atlanta Falcons. Come on, bro. Why do they talk about you like that? Like you've been good. You haven't done anything since you've been in the league, and you suck. Really? But again, kudos to my man from Louisville. I can't think of Bridgewater. Kudos to him. He played a hell of a game. Hey man, I was proud of you. And then on top of that, Cordell Patterson, he didn't even do nothing. He didn't do anything, and y'all still got ran. And Matt Ryan, sorry to say, bro, you got outplayed. Counterfeit. Now, we got a couple of teams that's on the bubble, so we're going to talk about them. We're going to start out with my Chicago Bears. They almost made the counterfeit team, people, counterfeit list. They almost did. As a matter of fact, I was at the game. But think about the Chicago Bears. The only reason why I didn't put them on that counterfeit list because the fact that, yeah, they got blown out 38-17, but something don't add up. How in the world you run for 237 yards in a game and get blown out? How do you combine for 500 yards of offense, total offense, and you get blown out? So maybe that game was fool's gold. We don't know, but they're 2-2. Do I think they're gonna make the playoffs, or do I think they're gonna head south? Y'all might call me biased, but I think they're gonna make the playoffs. Again, defense looked horrible, but you were missing Jared Allen. You were missing your other outside linebacker, Shane McCullen. So, I mean, you had a couple of pieces missing. So I think with that offense, I still think that they can either, if they don't win that division, they get a wild card. My other bubble team, the Green Bay Packers, 2-2. Really not a lot to say. I mean, you seen what they did. The defense still sucks, and the inconsistency of the running back Eddie Lacy, I don't know. I mean, the Bears didn't have a pass rush to get to Aaron Rodgers, so that's probably why probably why he had all day to throw and kill him like that. But I got Green Bay Packers either winning that division or making a wild card. The San Francisco 49ers. Now, I always get a lot of flack for talking about them, and they made a great comeback. But, Big TJ, it's for you, baby. I'm starting to believe in you, man. Kaepernick, hey, maybe it's not as good as I thought he was, man. I mean, he's a playoff quarterback anyway. But their offense looks horrible. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. Then still, they only score, 3 points in the fourth quarter? Man. So, do I think they're going anywhere? The defense plays solid. Defense on their backbone. But at the same time, in that division behind Arizona and Seattle, they're going down, folks. I don't think they're making the playoffs. Other bubble team, we look at New England Patriots. They're 2-2 after a crazy, shocking loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. But we've seen this before. We've seen this last year. Brady and his young receivers, they didn't look hot. They looked like they were lost. We started to panic. Oh, maybe that's the end of the Patriots. But, Belichick and Brady are going to figure it out. All they need is some time. And with that division they're playing in, they'll get that time. So I have New England Patriots winning that division, of course, and making it far in the playoffs. So let's talk about Mr. Controversies. I get it in players. And I'm going to give a big ups to Mr. Aaron Rodgers. Man, it's one of the players I hate. Can't stand Aaron Rodgers. But like I said, I was at Soldier Field this past week, watching the game. And it was a pleasure. As much as I hate the Green Bay Packers, it was a pleasure watching them. That dude is a beast. That man, I don't know if y'all seen that throw where he was off his feet getting sacked. And this Joker threw it 35, maybe 40-yard pass. I mean, off balance. His feet was in the air. And hit his player on the money in stride, even though it got called back. The most unbelievable pass I ever seen in my life. Again, the most unbelievable pass I ever seen in my life. So he gets a I Get It In award. I mean, he went for 22 for 28 for 302 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, he was unstoppable. Couldn't miss. You know how he do, so very unstoppable. Next player that gets the I Get It In award is my man DeMarco Murray. I used to always clown on DeMarco because around this time he usually gets hurt. So, but he's been healthy, and of course he has the best offensive line in the NFL. But it's no wasted motion when he runs. He gets through that line, he makes that one cut, and even when he's running, when he make that little juke, it's no wasted motion. He's whatever he's doing, he's always moving forward. Whether he's going left or right, but he's moving forward. And I mean, man, had a 152 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. He's been the best back in the league so far, y'all. So DeMarco Murray, you get the I Get It In award. Then my final I Get It In award, gotta go with my man Steve Smith. If it's any player that I love to watch, and I love his aggression, his passion, it's Steve Smith. Steve Smith went to the game with his former teammates talking about him. Was it D'Angelo? I think it was D'Angelo Williams talking about he's gonna wear the little mask or whatever, guarded mask, and did all that talking. But yet still, what Steve Smith do? This man, 35 years old, and was running around them like they were 38 years old, and he was a rookie. I mean, beast. That stiff arm, crazy. I Get It In award. Got to go with Steve Smith. 2 touchdowns, 139 yards receiving. I Get It In award. And finally, I'm going to end it like this. I'm going to end it with my stop it. And that's going to go to Shady McCoy. All right, Shady. In the beginning of this, before the season, you stated that you are the best running back in the NFL. You said you're better than Adrian Peterson, Jamar Charles, Matt Forte. And I mean, hey, you my dude. I love watching you, man. You one of my favorite players to watch as far as running backs. But yeah, I know they're all gearing up for him. They have 8 in the box or whatever. But you have to remember, Shady, the same went with Adrian Peterson. At one point, the same was with Forte or Jamar Charles. And they still get their yards. So let's just say one thing. You had a great year. But until you have 3 or 4 years like that, keep your mouth closed, bro. And like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, dog. But I'm just being real. Keep your mouth closed, because you see what happened when you talk. But you don't have the accolades to back it up. You just had one good season, bro. I mean, you had a few nice seasons, but you had one great season last year and did all that talking. Now look at you. Keep your mouth closed, bro. So once again, this is my NFL diary. I'm Mr. Controversy. Check me out on 3-Point Conversion Presents Making the Cut YouTube page, or a 3-Point Conversion YouTube page, and watch the show. Check me out on Sports Battle YouTube, the 3-Point Conversion Facebook page, and I'm at Mr. Controversy 21 on Twitter. I'll holla at y'all. I'm out. Peace.